Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Lunchtime Poetry. My name is Lorie, and I'm the teen librarian at Manlius Library, and today I'm going to be reading to you from the collected poems of Emily Dickinson. Most of the poems I'm reading today are unnamed. This is one that's unnamed. This is my letter to the world that never wrote to me. The simple news that nature told with tender majesty. Her message is committed to hands I cannot see. For love of her, sweet countrymen, judge tenderly of me. I've always loved that. This next one is called, I Had a Guinea Golden. I had a Guinea Golden, I lost it in the sand. And though the sum was simple and pounds were in the land, still it had such value unto my frugal eye, that when I could not find it, I sat me down to sigh. I had a crimson robin who sang full many a day, but when the woods were painted, he too did fly away. Time brought me other robins, their ballads were the same. Still, for my missing troubadour, I kept the house a hame. I had a star in heaven, one Pleiad was its name, and when I was not heeding, it wandered from the same. And though the skies are crowded and all the night is shine, I do not care about it, since none of them are mine. My story has a moral. I have a missing friend, Pleiad its name, and Robin, and Guinea in the sand. And when this mournful ditty, accompanied with a tear, shall meet the eye of traitor in country far from here, grant that repentance solemn may seize upon his mind, and he no consolation beneath the sun may find. There's a note that goes with this. This poem may have had, like many others, a personal origin. It is more than probable that it was sent to some friend traveling in Europe, a dainty reminder of letter-writing delinquencies. Your riches taught me poverty, myself a millionaire, in little wealths as girls could boast, till broad as Buenos Aires. You drifted your dominions, a different Peru, and I esteemed all poverty for life's estate with you. Of mines I little know myself, but just the names of gems, the colors of the commonest and scarce of diadems, so much that, did I meet the queen, her glory I should know, but this must be a different wealth, to miss it beggars so. I'm sure 'tis India all day to those who look on you, without a stint, without a blame, might I but be the Jew. I'm sure it is Golconda, beyond my power to deem, to have a smile for mine each day, how better than a gem? At least it solaces to know that there exists a gold, although I prove it just in time its distance to behold. It's far, far treasure to surmise and estimate the pearl that slipped my simple fingers through while just a girl at school. This one is called Aurora. Emily Dickinson loved nature, and she loved gardens and the outdoors and the stars, and she used nature a lot in her poetry. Aurora. Of bronze and blaze the north tonight, so adequate it forms, so preconcerted with itself, so distant to alarms. An unconcern so sovereign to universe or me, it paints my simple spirit with tints of majesty. Till I take vaster attitudes and strut upon my stem, disdaining men and oxygen for arrogance of them. My splendors are menagerie, but their completeless show will entertain the centuries when I am, long ago, an island in a dishonored grass, whom none but daisies know. And finally, a murmur in the trees to note, not loud enough for wind, a star not far enough to seek, nor near enough to find. A long, long yellow on the lawn, a hubbub as of feet, not audible as ours to us, but dapperer, more sweet. a hurrying home of little men to houses unperceived. All this and more, if I should tell, would never be believed. Of robins in the trundle bed, how many I espy, whose nightgowns could not hide the wings, although I heard them try. But then I promised ne'er to tell. How could I break my word? So go your way, and I'll go mine. No fear you'll miss the road. And this has been a selection of poetry from the collected poems of Emily Dickinson. I hope that you've enjoyed this edition of Lunchtime Poetry. My name is Lorie, and I'm the teen librarian at Manlius Library. And you can find me here on our YouTube channel every weekday in April for more poetry in celebration of National Poetry Month. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend, or have a great day.